Welcome back to Watch Well Studio. I'm Tom.
And I'm Lachlan. And what we're doing today is part 2 of our Kings of War for $10. And that's where we've been trotting around Akihabara in Tokyo. And we bought some plastic sleeves for $1. And we've printed out our army stat lines from the Mantic website.
Yep.
We've cut them up and we've put them into these into the plastic like this. So here, these are the Paladin Knights. And your more Paladin Knights at a different size.
I've got your greater Earth Elemental and your greater Air Elemental.
All right. And then we've got some epic scenery.
Yes.
With Mark 1 Forest from Tom there.
Yeah, this is, Mark 1. Definitely.
And this was
Mark
1. 2.
Yes.
Which Erica thought looked like a sheep.
Sheep. A little lamb from the top, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, with missing an ear or something.
Okay. And then the hill. Stop laughing. And then the building.
The building.
It's better than the building.
I don't know. The building's glued on though, man.
So there we are. So we've got these units, and we're going to play the game.
Yeah.
There was our dice. That was the most expensive
part of the
whole thing. It was $5 equivalent.
Yeah.
Of course, I should say, like right from the start. Of course, we've both got dozens of dice lying around the house, and we could have used those. And actually, it would be a whole lot easier. But we wanted to show that you could play the game for $10. So what we're going to have to be doing is writing down the wounds, and we'll write down if it has 3 wounds. We'll write 3 and put it on the and we'll put it on the unit.
And then an X if they're wavered.
An X if they're wavered. All right. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready.
All right.
Cool.
You'll regret angering the elements.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Kings of War for $10.
Part 2.
This is Daddy versus Latch, and Daddy will show off his first unit. It is Men-at-Arms Spearman.
Salamander Primes.
Daddy will then send in the Men-at-Arms Swordsman.
Then I will send Earth Elements.
I will send in Paladin Knights.
And I'll send in Naked Heart Pierces.
That's right.
And then Daddy has another element of Paladin Knights.
Then I'll put out Earth Elementals.
And Daddy's last unit is a Phoenix.
And my last unit is Greater Air Elemental.
We're going to play Control, where you fight over each quarter of the board. And our quarter in the top right-hand side for each person is going to be worth 2 victory points for the opposite person. So it'll be scored at Union Strength either on turn 6 or 7.
Right, so the units have got, some units, not all units, have got unit strength. My Heart Piercers have got 2, my Earth Elementals have got 2, my Primes have got 3. So I guess what we're saying is, if my Primes cornered your Spearman in this corner, which is my right-hand corner, my 2-pointer, I would be said to be in control because my unit strength 3 versus your unit strength 2.
And if both units are alive after turn 6, yes, you would win and score 2 points for that quarter.
Right. And then if I just plonk down my air elemental in a corner that's abandoned, that's 1 point for me.
Yep.
So mine are 1, 1, 1, 2.
And mine is just 2. 1, 1, and 1.
All right. Rolling for the first turn.
Roll for 7. Oh!
Snake eyes.
I like the way the dice are going already.
All right, here we go.
Yeah. Swordsman, kind of center in the board.
Unsurprisingly, Heart Piercers where I can get them in the forest. Giving a bit of space to the right.
I will place my Paladins, I think, back here in the center.
I'm going to put my Salamander Primes, unit strength 3, right here.
I'm going to put my other Paladin Knights over here.
I'll put one of my Earth Elementals right in the center.
I'm going to drop my Spearmen on the side.
I'm going to put my 2nd regiment of Earth Elementals down, them here.
I'm going to put the Phoenix here at the back.
And I'm going to play my interference unit, the Greater Air Elementals, right on the edge here.
We're quickly going to run through the terrain. Over here, me and Latch cut out some plastic card along with just our units, but we also cut out 2 forests, 1 hill, and then 1 unblockable terrain.
So the forest, is it rough terrain?
It is considered
It's
rough terrain. Rough
So
terrain,
what
height
does that
9.
do to my? What does that do to my units?
If they're inside, they'll get a -1 concealment bonus to be shot at, and then also if they're behind the terrain, they can't be seen, so they can't be
Right,
charged.
height 9.
Yeah,
Okay, the building is impassable.
impassable, height 5. So most of the things can't see through it.
So I noticed that Tom has managed to put this building right in front of the 2-point area for me, and yet the way is clear for him here. All right.
Yeah.
And the hill is worth what?
The hill is
Height 3?
3. Yeah,
Height 3,
the hill is height 3.
which is higher than, I know, my earth elementals are also height 3, but my primes are height 2. So if I were behind that, then I would get cover, would I?
Yeah, you'd break a line of sight. You would also get concealment, though, or no, obscuration, shooting defense, or a penalty on the shooter if they're less than height 6, because there's a 3 height difference.
Alrighty.
Also, we have another presentation coming up with terrain, hopefully, maybe.
Ah, yeah. Tom's terrain primer.
Terrain primer, yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, Latch, you have first turn, so go ahead.
Do I now?
Yeah.
All right then. So just going to go straight forward 10.
Yep.
These guys can't have the double because they're earth elementals. And then just going to go forward the 5. How hard can it be? They're a bit in the woods. And then my greater air elemental will leave him and turn him in.
18. Yeah, I gotta move him back to like here.
All right.
Yeah. Alrighty, so I will take the charge that Latch gave me, and I'll have my Paladin Knights charge the Salamanders.
Want the shonky ruler?
I want the
Shonky ruler.
I want the $1 metric ruler. I will move the Paladin Knights into the forest here. Leave it like that. The Phoenix moves 8, but has nimble. So I will turn, move 8 to here. Yeah, they'll march up 8. They'll march up so that they're parallel with the knights. The swordsman will move up 5 and turn. So it starts with you start at your center point, and if you can see more than 50% of the base, and so it does look.
Which you can.
It does look like the Phoenix has
So
got a
you
clear
only
shot.
need to see this much of it. If you can see more than 50% of the facing, which we agree you can, then you've got a shot.
Yep.
All right then. Without the concealment problem.
So I had 10 attacks, hitting on force, wounding on force. What's your defense value for the hitting on force?
All right.
You got
And
5
my
hits.
defense is 4.
Okay. So. And that's a good roll.
That's a bit good, isn't it?
That's very good.
5 hits.
5 hits, yeah.
And what we need is more dice that we don't have.
Yeah.
Because we spent 500 yen on all of those dice.
So that's the end of the shooting phase, and we're on to the melee phase. The Paladin Knights have a hinder charge through the forest. They hit on 3s normally, but since they clip the forest, it's 4. So it's 4 to hit, and then your defense is 4 because they're two-handed weapons. But I have Thunderous Charge too because it's my first attack. So 10 dice. 4 hits. And then I have another 6 attacks. Another hit. So that's pretty low. 5 hits. Wounding on 2s though. And so that is another
4 hits.
4 hits.
All right. Now, if we'd had more money, we would have bought more dice. But the point was to do it for a tenner,
Yeah.
which we did.
Yeah.
So we've just got that marker pen that we bought, and we're just putting the wounds on like that.
Quick nerve check. 8.
No, sir.
Yeah, 12. You're good. All right.
Turn 2. Pivot these guys where they are on the spot.
Because you can pivot through another unit, you just can't finish there.
So there he is. So these, because what I want, 5 up to there. Good. And the heart piercers are just going to go forward and just turn in a little bit. So
You have line of sight, so you can see the front arc of him. And you are within twice his move. You're at 18.
So does the forest get involved here, or the back?
No,
of
it
your
doesn't
unit?
because you're flying.
Because I'm flying.
Yeah, you go right over it.
So basically, we know I'm in range, and we
Yeah.
just stick it to the front. Do we like that?
Yeah, the only way the force can help me is if you landed in it to hit the side of it.
All right. So from my center point, I've got
can
a
you
clear shot to the side.
Yeah, and can you see more than 50% of the side? I think you can.
I certainly can.
Yeah.
I can see almost all of it. All
Yeah.
right. Okay. Tack 10. So 10 dice, 4 up. I don't know what I was doing with that. So just 3 hits.
3 hits, yeah.
And then I hit, and then I wound on your defense 4. And is there anything else to take into account?
I think you have piercing -1 or plus
piercing 1, which means what?
1. You need a 3 to damage.
So your 4 minus my piercing. So 3's to wound.
3 to wound.
And I've got 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
That's all right, isn't it?
And then a quick nerve check on him, just in case you get lucky.
So 3 plus your nerve of minimum, the waiver number of 14
Yeah.
would be, I would need 11 to waiver them. I only get 2 dice for that, sadly. So I didn't make it. So no
yeah.
worries. And this is the way Tom plays. Look at this sort of glyph here.
Glyph,
Could
yeah.
be a 3, could be 7, could be any number that Tom
Could be a
says
1.
it is.
Could be a 1. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's what we're playing against here.
Yeah.
And this is called a counter charge when I'm in it. I'm in melee.
Yep.
So it's my melee 4. My attack is 12, so I've got 12 dice, 4 up. Is there anything else to take into account?
No.
Can I have the other dice that you've been keeping secret? Come on, force.
The 4
there.
The 4 giveth and the 4 taketh.
And then I'm wounding on your
Defense is 5.
5. Anything else to take into account? No.
Yes, you have the special crushing 2.
strength. So you're 5 minus 2.
Yeah.
So wounding on 3s, that's a bit better. Come on, no.
Move 2.
So 2 wounds, that's all right, I'll take it.
Yeah. You still get a nerve check. You could spike it with a double 12 or a double 6.
A double 6 is an automatic waiver, is it?
Yeah.
I see, okay. So, looking for a double 6.
Oof. 10
Hitting
attacks
on
on 3s.
All right. Oh. Good.
It's still pretty good. Yeah, that's decent.
8.
Yeah.
So 8 hits, and I'm looking for what to wound?
2.
2 to wound.
Yeah, because I have a defense of 3.
3 minus my crush 1.
And your thunderous charge 1.
So am I not wounding on 1s?
1 is automatic failure to wound. Like 6 is on automatic success, and 1
So it doesn't go down to 1. Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm. It just yeah.
So
2
my
plus.
minimum is 2.
Yeah.
Could
You
be
got
better,
seven.
pretty good.
7 went through. You have another nerve check though.
Your nerve is 16/18, and you've got how many wounds?
7.
So 16 minus 7 is 9. So I only need 9 to waiver it. Looking for a 9 up. 10. So it's wavered, not enough
17.
to break it.
Yeah. The other thing I forgot to tell you, the Basilean special rule is if they make a waiver check, they have something called Iron Resolve. And so since they made the shooting waiver check here and they made the melee waiver check here, they heal back 1 wound.
So it should be said at this point that, of course, we've got hundreds of dice. I've got a drawer full of dice from war games I've played. So we could have spared ourselves all this business with writing stuff out,
Yeah.
but really the point was to show that we could
Yeah.
do it. Sort of a little bit of hobby craft in the afternoon, maybe an
Yeah.
hour and a half, cutting things out and sticking things in, and then and just try the game and see if you like it and see if it's for you. You know?
I will back the Phoenix up 4 inches. So, because he is wavered up, he can't go back 4 inches because he'll go off the board. Charge the swordsman into the earth elementals here.
Bah humbug.
And then just to kind of protect my flanks over here, I will turn the spearman this way and move forward maybe an inch. You still using the building as cover so that I don't get shot off the table.
So you're leaving your guys in the forest there, right?
Yeah. The Phoenix gets a regen roll because he finished his move when he backed up. Rolls 7 dice because he has 7 wounds. And he heals 1 point of damage for every 4 that he rolls. So healed 3.
All right.
Yeah. Probably the critical combat over here. 16 attacks again. Roll all 12 dice. 16 attacks into the salamanders. This time it's not a hinder charge, so I'm hitting on 3s and I'm wounding on 4s. And 4 more. That is 12 hits.
Okay.
It is just straight 4 to wound because Thunderous Charge does not work on a counter charge. So the salamanders take another 5 wounds.
Right.
Nerve check real quick. So I rolled a 7. A 7 plus a 9 is a 16. You check their nerve value, which is 14, 16. So that is enough to break them.
So they're gone.
They're gone.
It's always sad.
Yeah. I will now reform. And so I will turn the knights this way. So they do not get flank charged by those earth elementals. And my second attack, men-at-arms, 12 attacks. Hitting on 4s. So that's 9 hits. To wound, though, they have no crushing strength and no thunderous charge. And they have to roll at defense 6.
That's pretty good.
1 wound.
All right, my heart piercers. I'm gonna pivot them. I'm gonna threaten to move behind the building. So I'll just move those guys up to there. And they couldn't add the double because they were moving out of the rough terrain of the forest there. And these guys are countercharging here. Now, here's the thing. What I really wanted to do was charge the Paladin Knights to keep the action away from his 2-point height scoring corner. But it turns out that it's just out of range. There's the 10 inches, look. Twice its distance, and it's about 10 and a half, so I can't quite do it. So we'll just put those there. And let's do that.
Continues the attack.
Continues the attack. All right, so I've rather mismanaged the position of the heart piercers here, I'm ashamed to say. So if we draw the front arc 45 degrees from that corner, you can see that I can't quite see these Paladin Knights. I was caught between, did I want to go down the back or did I want to face? And I muffed it. So here we go. So heart piercers can't do anything. Let's have a counter charge here. 9 attacks, hitting on 4s, I think. All right. 4 hits and wounds.
3.
4 minus crushing strength 1. Is that right?
Yeah,
So is that 3?
that is 3.
Wounding on 3s. No.
Oh, another 4.
Nerve check for these guys.
Yep.
Is 14 minus 6 is 8. So I want to roll 8 or more on 2 dice. Should be doable. Oh, it is. You gonna give me that?
Yeah, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. It's wavered. Yeah.
Okay, and then these guys, same deal. 4 up.
That's 6 hits.
6. 5 minus 1 is 4. Winning on 4s. What?
Yeah.
You want to give me that?
I'll give you that.
Go on then.
So 5 wounds. Nerve check on those guys.
All right. 15. Minus 6 is 9. So if I can roll a 9 or more, that'll be weighted. It's a high roll. I need a hotter dice. Wait.
Yeah, you need very hot dice.
All right,
But so far you've had them.
Oh! It's better than that.
Yeah.
It's 11 plus 6 is 17.
And they're broken.
They're broken.
And they're dead. Yeah.
That's it for the Paladin Knights.
The kids at home, this is why you have inspiring.
So I'm just going to rotate them on the spot. How's
Yeah.
that? And I probably want to just give it a bit of a inward turn. We don't know what's going to happen over here. How's that? And then finally over here, 10 attacks, 3 up.
Yeah.
This would be good. If this unit could get through, then there could be all sorts of trouble.
Oh, yeah.
2. All right, keep. Oh.
Yeah, there you go. You
That's
can put
it.
it on
all
all
of them.
Oh, that's all of
them.
So-
8 more wounds. As far as 12. So to break those, your nerve is 16, 18.
Yeah.
So I waver them with a 4 and I break them with a 6.
6, yeah.
Should
Very
be doable.
doable.
Put
Yeah.
a couple of hot dice here.
I need a
Feel good
double
about
1
this.
right now.
I'm looking for a 7. So explain to us about double 1, Tom.
If you roll 2 1s, the unit, no matter how badly they're damaged, does not break.
How about an average 7? That'll do me.
That'll do it.
He's gone.
He's gone.
That's big trouble for Tom
Yeah,
because
it's
now my
very big
troublemaking
trouble.
unit is loose.
Right there. Now, do you want to re-angle them?
Yeah, what I want to do is rotate so I can charge into the back of your Paladin Knights.
Yeah, they're
How
not
about
staying
that?
there, but yeah.
How about I'm just going to rotate on the spot.
He's got me in a little bit of a pickle. The Paladin Knights will charge in and attack the Earth Elementals.
All right.
All right, so Thunderous Charge. All melee units have plus N modifier when to roll damage. However, the unit loses this bonus when disordered and reduces this bonus by 1 when hindered. So the Knights are coming out of the forest. They are hindered. So therefore, they'll only have Thunderous Charge 1 against the Earth Elementals. Hitting on 4s, wounding on 5s.
Okay.
16 attacks. And then 4 more dice, so that's 9 again.
Okay. 9 plus.
Another 3, so 12.
Keep or not?
Keep, yeah. It's in the camera, we keep it. So 3 wounds. No, I need a 12 to break them. Come on, double 6. No. And all I have to do is get more than 50% over the base, and they will score their unit strength in this
I
corner.
can't quite go that far because of
The edge of the table.
board, so,
Yeah.
so at the moment, we think they've crossed the line, and the interesting thing to note is that the unit strength of 2 is greater than the men-at-arms unit strength 1. So even just sitting here, they're not really doing very much, and they're covered by the building. I've actually, at the moment, asserted myself in this corner, which is good. It's going well for me. I had hoped to be able to charge into the back of the Paladin Knights, but I'd forgotten that the height of the trees is it 6?
9.
9. So I can't charge into these guys, but I can charge into these guys, and we know it's near enough. Is it a hindered charge, Tom?
No, because you're flying.
So I don't care about it.
Yeah,
I'm actually
as long
going
as you
like
just
that.
don't land it.
You're in big trouble, Tom.
I am.
10 is that?
Yeah, that's 10. Yeah, hitting on 3s, wounding
Didn't get
on
anything for
2s.
the- Did I get Thunderous Charge? Oh, that's
Yeah,
my-
you
that's
definitely
my
got
wound.
Thunderous Charge on that one.
3 up. 7.
7,
Wounding on
yeah.
2s. It's hideously good. Nerve of only 9. So I only need 4.
Yeah.
Come on, medium roll. It's good
There you
enough.
go.
They're gone.
Uh,
That's what happens if you anger the elements of the earth, Tom. So I think I'm going to do that.
Yep.
Do we roll those? No.
Now, 9 attacks.
9.
Mm-hmm. Crush 1, so 3s, I think, because my defense is 4.
4 minus 1 for my crushing strength. 3. Still 4
still 4
wounds. That's
wounds.
up to 10. So I
10.
needed 4 to waver them.
Yeah.
And 6 to break them. Come on, average dice would be good enough. 6 is good
yeah,
enough.
Good enough.
Okay, let's see if I can clean him up. 4 up on 9 dice.
Oof.
Not as good as I
Yeah.
wanted. 4.
Got
3
three
more
of them.
wounds.
Yeah.
That's they've got nothing on them.
Yeah, they got nothing on them so far.
3 nerve check. 15 minus your 3, so 12. I'd need a double 6. Brutal. I add 1. Is that right?
Yep.
So I actually need 11 to waver. Didn't get it. Because I failed the nerve check, Tom gets to heal back 1. So what are you going to do?
Just countercharge.
All right.
Hopefully I can break them and run away.
So that's your plan. Your plan is break the earth elementals, the unbreakable earth elementals,
With dash
run
15.
through and turn around to face
No,
all my
just
other
tur-
units.
just turn around.
And just rotate on the spot.
Yeah,
That's
rotate
Tom's
on the
plan.
spot,
Let's see how this goes.
Movement phase, countercharge, and then go to attack. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 6s. That's 10 hits. That's 13 hits. That's good.
So 3 more wounds is up to 6.
6. A big time nerve check here. 10. 16.
That's outrageous. So I had a nerve of 15. 15 minus 6 is 9. Tom rolled 10. So the unit's actually broken. Removed from the board. I think that's outrageous, and it does mean that I have to figure out what I'm going to do in my next turn. So Tom's going to do what?
This just saved the game from all the way around. This guy's in my front arc, and that guy's in my front arc.
Right, here's the situation. I've already got 1 point here, 2 points here for this quarter, no points here yet, and Tom's got 2 points here for his top right corner. Now, the correct thing to do would be to simply move the air elemental here, move the heart piercers here, don't even have to move them, perhaps rotate the heart piercers and shoot, and Tom can't take on all the units without moving off his 2 point quarter.
Yep.
But where's the fun in that? And although there's been a bit of jiggling around of this, we've measured this off camera, and
I rotated it too much after my victory charge.
right. So he has actually exposed his right flank here to me, and so I just move them across.
Yep.
And
Line
drop
them up
them in
right
like
there.
that, and
Yep.
line them up, and we know that the air elemental is within range, so he flies over the top, and he's.
Go for it.
So Tom, how many dice do I get rolling into the flank
18.
there? 18.
18.
So 18, Tom.
Yeah.
Erica, how many is 9 times 2?
18.
18 dice, Tom.
Yeah, that's 18 dice.
Hitting on what?
4s.
There we go. 5 hits. 7. Wounding on.
4s. Don't forget brutal though.
All right. 2 more. How many attacks has he got? 10.
10. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s.
So only 4 hits. Wounding on 3s.
Oh!
Nothing at all.
Wow!
Critical stuff. So
Flunked it, man.
just 4. So would you believe I've whiffed this?
Yeah, this is why you should have run to the corners
Well, I
of the board.
should have done, but where's the fun in that?
Yeah.
So I've got to roll 10 on 2 dice.
Yep. I don't know, man. You've been rolling pretty hot. Hey,
Oh!
You kidding me? You killed
I'm
it.
not kidding you.
No, he's just wavered. He doesn't get a point back from his Iron Resolve though, because he failed the waiver test.
So can you back away?
No, I cannot, because I've got to. If I back away, I've got to be at least an inch away from this model,
All right.
and so I cannot.
Can't do anything.
Yeah, I can't do anything.
This time, Erica, what's 9 times 2?
18 again.
18 again, you say?
Yes. Hitting on fours.
So 2, 4, 6 hits.
6
and
hits.
we do it again. 6 and 5 is 11.
Yep.
And we're wounding on.
Fours.
Roll. 4 more.
Yep.
And then 10 dice hitting on 3s, I think?
Yeah. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s.
Surely this time.
Yeah, surely. Yeah, there you
That's
go.
a bit more like it.
Yeah. Hitting
That's-
on 9.
That's 9.
Yeah.
Wounding on 3s, you say?
Yep. 4 more.
4 more.
I think that's, yeah.
4 plus 4 plus 2 is 10, plus 2 is 12. Now, to break them,
Plus
I need
brutal.
5.
Don't
plus
forget the brutal.
So,
4 or more.
4 or more.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good enough! And there's the game. And there's the game. He said I shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
He doubted me.
Well played, my friend.
All right.
It was fun.
There you go.
Yeah. That's Kings of War for less than $10.
So, Tom, that's what you get for angering
I
the
really
elements.
angered the elements.
Angered the elements.
Angered them.
And you were driven from the land.
I was driven from the land.
But it was touch and go. So
Yeah.
in my hubris, I thought that I could wipe him off, and that nearly didn't pan out. I was sure to get enough wounds from 2 units, 1 charging into the side,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then I rolled badly,
He fluffed the roll. He fluffed both rolls.
and there you were, still there.
That was
then the
no,
dice
yeah, it was
came up,
just too many ones. Yeah.
and it was all over for
Yeah.
you. So what did I have? I had
I had
heart piercers. I loved my air elemental was fantastic. Not
Yeah.
sure about this tiny writing; it was a bit hard to read.
Yeah.
In the battle, I went around the side, broke the phoenix,
Phoenix, yeah, first.
and then continued and then looped around.
Yeah.
Perhaps should have stayed in the corner and
Back
scored
order.
the point.
Yeah.
But then turned around and attacked another. I absolutely loved that. That's pretty great value. I liked that a lot.
Yeah.
What else did I find?
The Earth Elementals.
The
just did their
Earth
job.
Elementals are fantastic. They did exactly what I thought they would do, which was they're just this slow, ponderous unit, shambling unit.
Yeah.
You couldn't get rid
Yeah,
of
I
you got
couldn't
rid of
get-
one of them. You got rid of
Yeah,
one of them,
but I
didn't you?
rolled really lucky. I rolled like a 10.
But for the most part, they're
Yeah.
staunch as, and kind of that's,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that I'm going to build a bigger army with these units in the middle.
Yeah.
And tell me about your units. What do you think about
The Paladin Knights, I think the charge is good, but I think you got to double charge it with something else. They just were not getting enough wounds. And then the Thunderous Charge was kind of hurt going through the forest and the trees and stuff like that.
Right.
I think I deployed them wrong. I deployed them into the forest and I then moved past the forest before I started charging.
So you weren't getting a free charge.
Yeah, which I think really
What
held
else?
them up.
And the Phoenix never. So in the beginner game that we played,
Yeah,
the Phoenix was just sitting there healing away and regenerating and,
And
just a
shooting
pain,
and just-
I
yeah,
really hated
yeah,
it, and that's
yeah.
why I went after it with the
Air
air
elemental,
elemental because it
yeah.
was just a pain. But he didn't get a showing this time because I successfully pinned him down. Would you say that was?
yeah, I would definitely.
You see, I've been growing my beard out a bit. The beard actually helps me play better strategically. And that's my strategy for getting ahead of Tom, who
grow
because
the
of his
beard
work
longer.
has to stay
Just
clean
stay
shaven.
relatively clean shaven. Yeah.
So that's it for our $10 Kings of War videos.
Videos. Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed it, and if you're new to the game, strongly recommend. You don't even have to spend
Yeah.
$10. You could just cut out pieces of cardboard to the right size and play the game with a friend. If you've played some sorts of games like this before, see if you like it. See if it's for you.
Also, if you're a veteran player too, you
Right.
can template an army and see if you like certain units, and try them out before you invest the time. You know, to build,
painting up
building
buying
and
the
making
models
it,
and painting up the models. So I hope it was interesting for you, and if it was, please join us again. I've been Latch.
And I'm Tom. Thanks
Right.
for coming.